Hello my viewer, welcome to Kate's Crochet, where everything is about yarn. And today we are going to work on this beautiful neck warmer or a neck cowl. So we are working on this today. Karibu sana. The materials that we need to make this neck warmer are yarn. I'm using it's robin small, the small size of robin, which is 100% acrylic, and yeah, this is the yarn number. The shades are different, so it's good when you want a specific shade, you go with a number. Is the small ball. Okay, so now the other thing that we need is a crochet hook. I'm using number 3, and lastly a tape measure to measure the length. So now, because this yarn is thin, I prefer using it as 2 strands to make it a bit thicker. So this is how I choose them. So now to begin, we make a slip knot like that, and we make a chain. This neck warmer, we are doing it for an adult, so we make a chain which is 10 inches long, because we want it to be long enough to fold it on the neck. All right, so we work a chain that is 10 inches long. No specific chains, but the inches are 10. The number of chains is determined by the yarn you are using, the hook size that you are using, and still different people have different stitch size. So in this, I prefer giving the inches instead of chains. Okay, so continue making your chain as you measure, and mine is enough. So now we want to begin with our first row. We are working single crochets with this stitch. So on the first stitch you skip that one, and onto the second you make a single crochet. This is a stitch that we've done before. It's very easy. So we are working single crochets all through to the end of this row, and even for this entire neck warmer we are working with single crochets. It is during the cold season and we need to keep warm, and neck warmers are one of the best items in crochet that will keep you really warm. And this, I find it a nice neck warmer because one, it's very easy to do, even for a beginner. You can try this for yourself, for your family, yeah, and you are good and warmed up. So continue doing this to the end. So guys, give me a suggestion of what you want me to do, the kind of video that you want to see next. but with this cold season I'll be doing more of keep warm items, neck warmers, leg warmers, ponchos, gloves, so that we keep warm together. As you keep warm, remember to keep your family warm. So do a piece of this and share it with your loved ones. So now I'm on the end of this row and I make my last single crochet, and that is our first row done. So now we want to come to the next row. We chain 1 and turn. We skip the first stitch on the hook, from the hook, because of the chain 1 that we did, and on the second we work a single crochet on the back stitch. As you can see on top here, there are 2 loops. There is this front loop and there is this back loop, so we are working on this back loop. So work a single crochet on that back loop. In the next, work a single crochet on the back loop, and continue doing single crochets on the back loop to the end of this row. And if you are new here, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up. Down below this video there is a comment section. Drop your comment there, and that is where we interact and know what you need in the next video. So if you have an idea of something that you want to see how it's done, please comment down below so that we can do it for you and we keep learning together. So continue working single crochets on the back loop until the end of this row, and I meet you there. I'm on the end of this row, and make sure you do all stitches without leaving any. As you can see here, there is this last loop here. Make sure you do a stitch on that last stitch there, so that your edges are all straight. So chain 1, that row is done. We've chained 1 and we want to turn our work. So now we are just repeating what we've done in the previous row. You skip the first stitch and onto the second, single crochet on the back loop only. Single crochet on the back loop, and this is what we are going to do in the entire work, crocheting single crochets on back loop. And now we shall be doing this for a couple of rounds. Do this to your required size, and the required size is that when you wrap this neck warmer on your head, it should be fitting, not too big, not too small, but it should be meeting the 2 ends. So now continue doing this. You will do more rounds of this, and your neck warmer should be a 1 long piece, such that when you wrap this around your head, it should be meeting nicely, not too loose and not too tight. So make it long, and I meet you when it's done. I have my finished piece. So now we want to join the 2 sides, this side and this other side to make it to be a tube like thing like this. So now you need to decide which side is going to be your right side and wrong side. The two sides are look alike, but you find that one side is more neat than the other, so you decide which side is going to be your right and wrong side. So to me this is my wrong side because I have this knot here, I have another one here, so this other side is going to be my right side. It looks neat. So the side which is going to be your wrong side, it is the one that we are going to be stitching from. So as we stitch, your wrong side should be outside. We stitch so that when we are done, now you turn to right side. So now I'm using this needle, I've already threaded. I'm using the same color. So we start from one end to the other. You can as well use your hook to join the two sides. It will be still okay. Make sure you don't skip any stitch. So you join the two sides until you get to the other side. So continue joining and I meet you on this other end. I've come to the other end and it's all joined. So now I cut this yarn. I first hide it. And then I cut. And this is so done. So this is the wrong side where we've stitched, where we joined the two sides. So now we turn to the right side. And that is it. When you wear it, you can fold to be short or just as it is. So thank you for following this video to the end. Subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.